Anyways, we got a new area to be heading down. And we'll come back for the secret in the roof that I couldn't get with because I ran out of stars for my hammer later. Let's just say that is yet another secret that I'm probably not going to... I'm not ready for what's beyond that either. The Hall of Infinity is the Hall of Death a lot of times. Anyways, I'm going to get some stars up here. Anyways, here we are getting past the Bonsai Bill hallway, and that was a cheap shot. Maybe I should actually take my time and be careful next time. So here is why we couldn't go through it before. We gotta be very quick. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit. Alright, if you end up accidentally ground pounding like I keep doing, then just give up and try again. And there we go. Anyways, on to our next area. And continuing the trend of Game Boy Advance Castlevania music, this is from Circle of the Moon. Which, honestly, this is one of my favorite songs from Circle of the Moon as well. Don't you just love the contrast between Peach's normal, everyday Mario artwork and then Mario's Castlevania-styled portrait? Hi, Bowser. When did you inherit Bowser? And when did you inherit Bowser, apparently? When did you inherit Dracula's teleporting beam? I do actually like the idea that because Bowser is more or less ruling over Castlevania at the moment, since Dracula is dead, he gets the Dark Lord's powers, or at least some of them. You know, it fits... It may seem kind of weird, but it actually kind of fits with Castlevania canon just a bit. Considering anyone who rules over Castlevania gets the powers of Dracula, even if they aren't Dracula. Anyways, new enemies, dry bones. They act exactly like a dry bone should. There's no way of killing them. However, they also kind of pull off the double role of the Castlevania enemy, blood skeletons. Since blood skeletons are basically dry bones. Since you can't kill them, they don't drop anything, and yeah. Bony beetles are a bit more of a tricky one. They act like dry bones, except when you get near them, they pull out spikes so that you can't jump on them. And they'll never put their spikes away, so the only way you can damage them is weapons and sub-weapons. Anyways, next new enemy, Magikoopas. They drop a weapon, I'm pretty sure, a sub-weapon. Yep. So, all we have to do, whenever I get around to getting the rest of the weapons, we gotta get a blue paratrooper to drop its shell despite the fact that I already have it. We gotta get a Bob-omb to drop its weapon, we gotta get a Boomerang Bro to drop its weapon, and now we gotta get a Magikoopa to drop its weapon. And yes, upgraded Blast is doing 100 damage. Blast is a really good weapon. While it is close range and you'll most of the time be hit trying to use it, especially to incredibly mobile enemies, it makes up for it in the damage. Anyways, there should be a save point right up here. If I can make it up there without killing myself. And hey look, it's the metal cap from way earlier. It's kinda pretty terrible right now because of the Explorer hat. And, while I can just tank the hits from spikes, don't try and jump into those bloodied spikes. They're instant kill, no matter how much health you may have. So we'll have to come back here when we figure a way to get past bloody spikes. Any of you guys wanna drop your wand? No, I do want my hammer on, I want a knife. Anyways, this is... I like to call this Spike Hell, because you'll be seeing a lot of spikes in this part of the castle. I'll just take the hits. It's a life, max up, it'll restore me. I wouldn't say this area is too difficult either. I think it might be a little less annoying, just a little bit, at least the beginning is, than the library because it doesn't have the Eries cursing you. At the same time, the library doesn't have a lot of spikes all over the place, which we'll be seeing the further we go on. Next new enemy, they also have some drops, I think 2 drops, Necrokoopas. They have 2 attacks. One is an annoying ability that curses you, which is their basic attack, which they shoot 3 projectiles. And their other ability is they can summon random undead. Specifically, they'll summon boos, bony beetles, and dry bones, but they can also, if there's dead enemies around, they can raise the dead. So, if you remember back at the Quarter of Infinity, I killed that Hammer Giant and its corpse laid on the ground. If there's a Necrokoopa and Hammer Giant together, the Necrokoopa is capable of bringing the Hammer Giant back to life. So if you see those 2 enemies grouped together, prioritize the Necrokoopa. Anyways, welcome to Mega Man. Thank God these spikes aren't all instant death, right? Yeah, we'll go down this next hallway and then we'll end the video here. New shoes. Boots of the Dead. Alright, we'll end the video off here and when we continue, more spikes.